Welcome to Bragg N Bout Business, the podcast sharing the stories of small businesses and entrepreneurs in and around Bragg Creek, Alberta. Proudly brought to you by Cowboy Trail Brewery. Cheers to the West. This week, we do a little effing around to find out with Auntie School. Jessie Fiddler-Kiss joins us in the Bnbb studio to introduce us to Auntie School and what it's all about. She has some pretty cool activities you'll want to be sure to check out. It's probably not going to be what you think it is. We drop some F-bombs in this episode, so for more sensitive viewers, cover your ears and hide your children. Enjoy. Welcome, Jessie, to Bragg N Bout Business.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Me.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been looking forward to having you on for a while, so I have a lot of questions for you.
Oh, boy.
The first one is, how many aunties are coming to Auntie School?
As many as we want.
All right.
Yeah, it's
okay,
open
cool.
for and uncles.
And uncles?
And
okay,
uncles,
good.
yeah.
Are you an auntie?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
You're legit.
So one. There's one auntie, at least.
Right on. That's good.
Yeah.
So tell us the name. How did you come up with the name of Auntie School?
So I've been doing education, and specifically Indigenous education, for 20 years, solidly.
Okay.
And throughout that time, I was obviously inspired by my family and like the gifts that they've given me through time, and like sitting around, it's not meant to sound hokey, but it's like sitting around the kitchen table and having those conversations with people that I love, and just listening to some of the older people share stories and laugh. Those have been some of my biggest teachings and teachers. And so I wanted to be able to do that for other people. I worked in the Calgary board for many years. I was an Indigenous education specialist. So we created programming for the educators to then pass down to kids and parents and whatever. And so I was like, something just isn't vibing here. Like the two worldviews or paradigm of how education should be, quote unquote, it wasn't aligning with, what we were being asked to do and then how we were supposed to be doing it. And so what I wanted to do was something like this.
Gotcha.
And I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I've done consulting in other ways. And then I was like, oh no, it needs to be playful. It needs to be fun.
Exactly.
It needs to be
the way it's intended.
Yes. And like make a mess and I don't know, our hashtag, I'm not going to swear on your podcast.
You can. We drop the bombs all the time.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, our kind of our goal, and I wouldn't use this with children for those moms who are watching.
We clean it up.
Yeah. But with the adults that I work with, it's fuck around and find out.
That's right. I love that.
Yeah. And it really is. It's meant to be like messy. And I'm sure everyone's seen that meme where it's like, the more you F around, the more you're going to find out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And so that's kind of where the name began. And it's from the aunties who've inspired me and given back to me, and it's uncles too, but it's just aunties.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I had to pick one name. So
that's beautiful. Of course. Yeah. So do you come from an Indigenous background yourself?
Yeah. The Fiddler family is I guess it's both, but it's a prominent Métis name. Our family comes from northern Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my dad's side of the family is Métis, and my mom's it's a mix, but like Scottish Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
So, nice. I signed to both, but yeah.
So Auntie School, how long has it been in operation?
I think like probably formally, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I had started with a pretty clear vision of what I would be doing. And then I think I shared that with you yesterday, but I had an accident. And so then it was big pause because my brain wasn't operating. I think like really though, I think this is going to be our first real year. I'm stoked. I'm ready.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. What is the curriculum for Auntie School? Because you've got a lot of different programs. When I initially saw your sign on the building, I thought, it's a day home.
Oh, that's what someone else said too.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I think maybe my branding was wrong. And then they see swears in my marketing and then they're like, oh, that's not a day home. Yeah. Like curriculum, it's more meant to have no curriculum, to be honest.
All right.
So I think like kind of going back to what I was sharing about working in CBE, and there is like this formality and there's a structure and how it's supposed to be. And even when we were teaching Indigenous, either protocol or knowledge systems, attempting to, there was still just this circle that represented the teachings. And really that's not how education, like land-based education really is. It's meant to be like, okay, Greg, where are you at in your life? How can we create something that makes sense for you? Because I could share a teaching or I
Sure.
could share like a program or a curriculum. But if it doesn't align with where you're at,
Right.
then
Yeah. That
meh.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So
And
it's pretty flexible.
it's supposed to be. It's meant to be designed for this community and the people who are here. And so if someone, like I started with, we'd offer beadwork or we'd offer like a hike or something like that. But if no one's interested in hiking, then we're not doing it.
What are some other land-based teachings then that you would potentially offer to somebody if it was a good fit?
So we're going to be offering like overnights. So like backcountry overnights. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And it's meant to be like an introductory thing. There's a lot of like badass people out here who already know how to do everything.
For sure.
Yeah. And like super skilled. So they don't really need me. But what it's meant to be for is like, do you want to go learn a new skill or cooking in the backcountry, or do you want to learn like plant identification, foraging? Like it's meant to be this kind of like, okay, what, like, how can we create something for your interests?
Right.
And so the overnights could encompass that. There will just be like little day hikes around town and, family oriented with no swearing. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to collaborate more with the other brilliant people who are in town. Not saying that I am. I'm just this person who wants to create a hub or a place,
right,
to bring in, I don't know, like the fly fishing crew,
yes,
or
a community
mountain biking or whatever. Yeah, and because we can't do it all, and I think that's the point of Auntie School, is just like it's meant to be people gathering around a kitchen table and like, how can we support community? Yeah.
So, you're creating a community, facilitating connection,
attempting to. Yeah. Yep. That's the hope.
Okay. Excellent. So you did have some interesting activities on your website.
Yeah.
One I like the idea of the Rebel Book Club.
Yeah. Yes.
So speak a little bit about
especially now, it's funny as an educator or someone who's been in the education system for so long, I've been feeling this shift in like how we are being given our curriculum as educators and how we're supposed to like bring that to children and adults, because the parents are involved, obviously. And so this book club kind of started with that idea of like, man, we're moving into like banned book territory. Exactly. And this started 2 years ago, that idea. And then now,
it's come to fruition.
Yeah. And so that's what it's for. It's meant to investigate and practice critical thinking and critical conversations with adults. I'm sure we can do it with young adults as well. I'd like to start with adults, but have those conversations, even if we don't agree, or if this banned book is so offensive to me, I can still read it and then have a conversation about why, without, I don't know, name calling,
burning it.
And without burning it. Oh my gosh. And like that critical thinking thing is, I think, going to be more and more important.
Absolutely.
As we move forward here.
Yes. That middle of the road common sense, where you don't have to be far left or far right. Just.
Yeah. Well, and really, even if you do have an opposing view and it's maybe more one way or the other, you can still exist with community and not want to fight.
That's right. Yes. Very important. Yeah. Very important.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for picking up on that.
Yeah. No, that was
important to me.
Yeah. No, that was. Do you have any books in mind where you want to start?
Ooh, a couple.
Yeah.
Well, especially now that there's
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh my gosh. Well, and I think we'd like click on to the ones that are now being banned in Edmonton.
Exactly.
So, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a list now.
There is.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
I know.
Pizza oven building.
Yeah.
Always wanted one.
Okay. Well, my husband, because I've heard, so my husband builds them, and he's going to be irritated I'm saying this, because he's always like, don't promote me. I'm doing it. I love you. He's a really wonderful bread maker, and he's made pizza ovens before. Like he's made a couple now, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3. And they're quite involved, but I thought if we could find like a local business, so I'm just dropping this out there.
All right.
A local business that wanted a pizza oven, then we could also bring people in who want to take the course of learn how, but then it lives at, I don't know.
Right. Mountain Bistro Pizza.
Yeah. Mountain Bistro Pizza or the Heart or,
but how
whatever.
Cool would that be though, to have your own handmade pizza oven made locally in a local business? Yeah, that's kind of beautiful.
Right. So that.
All right. Very cool. So are you literally taking like all the ingredients to make a pizza oven with you, and then you're going to build it on site
Yeah.
during the course?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's quite involved it's more involved than I thought it was.
I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a weekend, like a solid weekend of building. Like you have to have, no, it's not that bad. Like there's a couple of things you have to prep before, but
Sure.
it's
Okay.
it's easy, but involved. Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love pizza ovens.
Well, reach out.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Plant walks.
Yeah. So I think that's probably where my love of the land started, was like identifying plants. I remember this when I'd spend summers with my grandparents in northern Saskatchewan. And I just remember this one trip up to Kingsmere Lake. So it's on the other side of Waskesiu. And I remember like going through this creek, and I was like, I don't know, 10 or 12, something young. And I remember pulling the canoe through like this sandy creek, and it'd been like a long, well, it seemed long at the time, but like this long like portage, and we're loading and unloading and like getting the canoe out to the lake. And I pushed through these plants, and they were quite tall. And I was like, what is that smell? And it was mint. And it was like a formative memory for me of just like, you break a plant and it has like a really strong smell. It was mint. And then from there I was like, what is this? And what's this? And what's this? And then I got really curious about all of it. And I remember, my parents or my grandparents and my dad, they were like, that's mint. Here's Kinnikinnick. Here's this. And I was just like, oh, cool. He's like, yeah, that helps with teeth. This helps with this.
Very neat.
Yeah. And so then it kind of just like, it became like an obsessive hobby for me through my life.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's super interesting. I've always kind of been curious about that too, because I mean, you just walk anywhere. What is that?
Yeah.
Can I eat it?
Well, and there's like, I don't know. Can you? Yeah. Probably not. This one, no. This one, yes. And it's like, there's a pharmacy that exists all around us. And it's, and I think it's an important skill. If you're interested, it's a really important skill.
Yeah. I know around the property here, we found all kinds of different mushrooms, like weird mushrooms I've never seen before.
Well, it's been so moist. And then with like the fires mushrooms. And like, there's been a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, there's some weird ones out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a mushrooms to me, or like the fuck around to find out plant that like I wouldn't mess around with that plant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I tried to use an app to figure out what kind it is. And I'm like, it might be edible, might not. I'm not going to try it.
Yeah, don't do it.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't found any magic ones yet.
Oh, shoot. Let me know.
Metis roulette.
Oh, yeah. So that's around the idea, and I would never get the kids to eat this.
Okay.
But for the educators out there who are looking for like a fun afternoon, it's plant-based. And so I have samples, like real samples of a variety of different plants that grow mostly Alberta, northern Saskatchewan, some northern BC, but like that, that region, like the woodland, our territory.
Sure.
And after telling like either like a story or reading cue cards or having a conversation or going for a plant walk if we have time, the kids then have to play Métis roulette. And if they pick the wrong plant,
that's it.
It.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But so they're not ingesting this stuff.
They're not.
Just pointing it out.
They're just figuring it out.
That's a good way to teach them though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they'll remember that.
They usually do. And there's usually some good stories associated with it.
Oh, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. It's been a fun one.
Have you partnered with like Bnbb or anything like that to do some of this stuff?
With Auntie School specifically, no. But when I was doing more like very like more formal Indigenous education, like consulting, yes. Yeah. I was called in for Bnbb and a lot in CBE, because I know there's a lot of educators who knew me before.
Yeah.
So they would call me in to do a lot of work.
Because Bnbb does a great job introducing Indigenous teaching.
To be honest, they don't really need a lot of my help. Right. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Whenever I do work with them, the kids already know, they're already like offering protocol, like they're
the 7 sacred teachings. Our sons are in the same class together. So
right. Yeah. And so they're great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
It has been. It's been really good.
Auntie's favorite supplies.
Yeah. So when it started, it was more just like, it was meant to be like silly, but it's like those small things that sometimes educators would use, or you just want to feel cozy. So it is focused around like backcountry adventures or more foraging things. So it's going to be like canvas plant bags or like a knife to help like, cut plants, or if you're out backcountry camping.
And these are like legit
tools. They're tools
that are like similar to what would be used kind of back in the day.
Yeah. And and not necessarily like full traditional everything. It's meant to be supportive tools for like not only just foragers, but like hunters or backcountry guides or the people going on those adventures in the backcountry.
Are they made locally too, or by Indigenous?
Some of the other supplies, like the resources, like, so there's books or other educational supplies. Yeah. I make a point of finding
Makes sense.
Indigenous voices or educators to support.
Good. So you were born and raised in and around this area, correct?
Born in Vancouver.
Okay.
Because my dad, ran from PA for whatever reason. But Vancouver, Surrey, actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And then we lived in Calgary for a little bit, but then mostly Pritis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's local.
Yeah. It was like halfway between Pritis and Bragg Creek is where I grew up. Yeah.
Nice, beautiful country back in there too.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was a magic place to grow up.
Yeah. And so you and your husband built a home down the 762?
Yeah.
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 And
so
this would have been what time period?
11, 12.
10, 15 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. We it's a lovely home. It's this big log home, and it just became too big for us. So
yeah, I get it. That's a lot. Log homes are a lot of upkeep with those.
They are. It was like having another kid, and I was like, I can't do this right now.
Yeah,
so
no, I get it. That's good. So that's nice that you guys are local too.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your hope with Auntie School with regard to partnering with other businesses? We kind of talked a little bit about it, but
it's right in my business plan. Like, I kind of revamped it a little bit, because at first I think I shared that with you, but that idea of like, I would just be like a program manager, and then we'd create these courses and I'd bring people in to run them. But really, I've shifted how I want the Auntie School to operate. Like, I really think that community relationships and partnerships are maybe not the only way to survive, but if you're a small business in Bragg Creek and you have like a niche thing, product, activity, or like whatever you're trying to do, if it's niche, it's almost like you have to partner.
Exactly.
And so a lot of my, like, if I'm hosting something, I'll make sure that it's, the Heart or Mabel and Marie food, and I'm open to other people too, but that's who I've partnered with so far. There's ceramic artists that I'm like, oh, I'd love to bring you in. And like, I think it's really important to partner.
Yeah. Support local.
Absolutely.
Rising tides lift all boats.
Yeah. Oh, that's really lovely. We've heard that before. That's great.
It's not mine, but I'll take credit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's nice.
What challenges have you had to overcome so far?
Reorganizing the business plan, I think, has been, because I'm actually more of like here's the idea, let's do it. And then sometimes I have a team around me and I'm like, hey, good, you do the details. I'm going to go this way. So it's probably the details.
Yeah.
Getting organized like that. Yeah. And to be frank, the head injury was a big one.
Okay.
I got hit with a puck playing hockey. Well, during a skate, and I have like a plate in my face. And
no way.
I had some,
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was.
Sounds ultra competitive.
It was not. I was just out for a family skate.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was just an accident. But because when I was going to be starting the business, I was just like, it was overwhelming. It kind of shut everything down. So that's been my biggest challenge.
That's a much better story than my concussion.
Oh, okay. What's your concussion?
My concussion story this is when I lived in the city, and Marty had taken Duke out for a walk. He was just a baby, maybe 6, 8 months old. And they were out first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock. I go take the recycling out, and I went around the front of the house, turned the corner at the garage, and there was black ice. And I'm carrying, the weekend's empties, wine bottles and beer cans. And so my feet went out from under me. My head hit the brick wall.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I'm like stunned, right? Like, I don't think I was out for very long, but I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like furiously trying to clean up all these beer cans rolling down the driveway. So I come back and sit down, and then Marty comes back and she goes, you don't look right. I'm like, yeah, I hit my head.
I'm not. However the story is, still.
Yeah.
Concussions.
It was a mild one, so it wasn't too bad. But that is a large obstacle to overcome.
Yeah. It was pretty big for me. Yeah, I don't like not being like out and moving and
Of course.
whatever. And there was a lot of recovery. So I
Yeah.
think that, but it gave me
Well,
time to think and pause.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Reformulate the
So,
plan.
yeah.
Well, in small business, you have to be flexible and you have to decide.
Adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
You do.
What works, what doesn't.
Always. Always.
What's the most valuable lesson you've learned so far as an entrepreneur?
Oof. Like relationships and like healthy, like-minded relationships have been like, because I've experienced now, and I know everyone has, but like, you know what works for you and what you're trying to achieve. And so choosing mindfully the people that you surround yourself with, it's really vital.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
Yeah.
What's your proudest business moment so far?
Proudest business moment? Ooh. So I won top 40 under.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For you.
For a different business.
Yeah, because this isn't the first business you started.
No. But that one's just like, that was lovely and it was an achievement. But I think choosing to just like, and this is going to sound so hokey and like canned, but I mean it, like choosing Bragg Creek as the focus, not trying to like
be everything to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And like lead in Calgary or lead this big business that's going to take over the world.
Right.
But really just like be home with my kids and love them well and be a good community member and hopefully offer value to our community.
Yeah, you're building the life you want.
Yeah, really. And that's been my favorite achievement.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now, is there anything you had done differently when you were first starting out?
Oh, ask for help.
Ask for help.
Because when I was starting all of this, like whether it was a nonprofit or the consulting or even this, well, less so this, because I'm way more mature and way more intelligent now.
We like to think we are.
Yeah.
We're just big kids.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Small child. Ask for help, because I really think that when I started, I was like, oh, I can do this. I'm independent. I can lead this. And I could kind of, but you burn out, And so I wish I would have leaned more on other people and accept help. Yeah.
What role has your family played in supporting you in the business?
Like they've sacrificed a lot of mom time and, wife time. They've always had my back, and there's been this like quiet little cheerlead at home, even if it's not like right out loud and there's not Facebook posts about it, but it's just like my husband, Vince, has been instrumental in supporting me.
That's excellent.
Yeah, really.
You need it. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need your spouse on board.
You can't do it without them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to hear about it.
It's going to be trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good. Any tips for people thinking of starting a business in Bragg Creek?
Ooh, be really clear on what you're doing and the space you need. If you need the space, can you do it from home? Like location is really important. There's a lot of turnover I've witnessed through, I don't know, my 30 years living out here.
Of course, yeah.
There's only a handful of businesses that have survived, or like thrived, I guess.
That's right.
Through time here. And I would suggest talking with them about how they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And being part of the chamber can help with that too. Yeah. Yeah. Because it is. It's a community of entrepreneurs and small businesses.
Yeah. When it really is. And so some of my partnerships that I've reached out to have been because of the new social media push that the chamber's been doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Third Wednesday of every month. 7 p.m. at the Post. That's where the meetings happen. So anybody come on down for that.
Be there.
Yes. Where can listeners find you online? Instagram. All right.
Mostly. So that's like the more like live update kind of stuff. And then our website. So the handle is at auntie.school. And the website is the same name. So
yeah. Antieschool.com.ca.
.com.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So we're come to the segment now that we like to call These Three Questions.
Oh, boy.
All right. So we've asked you a lot of questions already, but we're going to ask you some more. So why do you do what you do?
Because I want to support community, and like I have this idea, and like I can't do something that I don't align with. Mm-hmm. And I want like life and my job, but life and my job to coexist without me having to bend something about what I believe in.
Right. Compromise.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think.
What would you like to see in Bragg Creek for small business?
Hmm.
Anything that you think is missing or you'd like to see happen or stop?
Stop. I don't know. I'm not this isn't my role, but like the turnover. Like I really think there's been so many brilliant ideas in town. I'm like, how, like, I'm not the answer person, but I'm like that, where it's
Right.
like just a little longer so they can get rolling.
Yes.
You know, instead of the year or 2 years, and then it's like they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
It is. Yeah. So that I have no answers, but I'm like, maybe there's
something
other
there.
people who are smarter who know how to help that, support that. Yeah.
Okay. Where do you see Auntie School in 5 years?
Really like woven into the fabric of the town, you know, and so not leading anything, but just like, oh, we need someone to find a support for schools, then they like reach out and we try and like collaborate and organize something, like more partnerships with other local businesses. It's really important to me. And I'm hoping to have a really good, we're starting right now, but like a relationship with the Bragg Creek Community Association.
Yes.
And running programs out of there.
That makes sense.
It really does. Like, cause that's where this work is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's tons of kids and adults looking for activities and
yeah. And so I'm hoping that it can be like fun and silly and family friendly. We're going to have something called, this is just through us right now, but it's like F Around Fridays. And so all you do is sign a waiver and I tell you the amount of money that this activity is going to cost and you show up and we go.
Oh,
and so
she'd love that.
Yeah. And it's like, you don't know what it is. So it could be something really terrifying.
Sure.
Safe, but terrifying. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping to work with Rat's Nest Cave in Canmore and they take you tours and you go into the earth.
Whoa.
And you just show up and you're like, what are we doing? Caving. Or we show up and we're doing, I don't know, something scary or fun or like square dancing or any like, and it's that because adults kind of forget how to play.
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So I got some personal questions for you now.
Okay.
All right.
Dang. Okay.
So question number 1, do you believe in Bigfoot?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
Like a physical creature or more of like a spirit animal that's...
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're the first one that's admitted to this.
I'm like,
all right.
Why not? There's so many things we think we know as humans, and every year there's something new we discover.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Prove it. Prove that it doesn't exist.
Okay. Have you had any encounters or suspicious events?
No. Well, no. Okay. So there's a story that I was told if things, and it's longer than this, but if things go really, really quiet when you're up in the bush,
that's a sign.
Just, be mindful, be respectful.
All right. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yep.
Oh,
and so
cool.
I don't know. Prove it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know.
What's your favorite business in Bragg Creek? I know.
Put me on the spot.
Oh, I put people on the spot all the time. Yeah.
All of them.
All of them. That's chicken. That's chicken. That's chicken shit. You're chickening out.
Whatever. I'm not scared to admit there's Bigfoot. So.
Valid point.
Okay.
Valid point.
Yeah. The heart is near and dear to me.
Yeah.
Because I used to teach yoga when they were at their old spot.
Okay.
And Amron and Kaylin and Pablo and Dave have helped me, saved me, served me, loved our family for years. And so I do have a soft spot, but I really do love all the businesses.
They're great.
Yeah.
I won't ask you then what your second favorite is.
Okay. No, don't.
All right.
I'll struggle. Just all of them again.
That's good. I like the heart.
Okay.
Their chocolate oat squares are awesome.
All of the food, graham jams, the elixirs, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
It's good.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
What did I want to be? I thought I was going to play in the NHL.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I thought I would be.
Breaking ground.
Breaking ground. Well, Menin Reum was that
That's
goalie.
The name? Yes.
Yeah. And so I'm like, great, it's happening. And then I was like playing hockey and watching her, get into, well, it was like training camp or one game. I forget.
I think you got one game.
Yeah, one game. And then I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm strong. Look at me. I'm huge. And I believed it. Hockey player arrogance, honestly.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Truly.
What did your parents want you to be?
Probably a doctor.
Yeah.
Probably something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Something like formal, lawyer, doctor.
Well, there's still time.
Checkboxing. No, there's not.
You want to go back to school for 8 years?
No.
All right. What was your first job?
First job? Spruce Meadows.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I was what are they called? A pop hawker? Like I would walk around the stands with like the things.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There was a partnership between Red Deer Lake School and Spruce Meadows. And
All right.
I sold pop chips.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell them, get your peanuts here.
Yep.
Yep.
It was great.
That's cool. That's a fun first job.
It was.
What was your favorite job?
Ooh, favorite job. Probably consulting so far. I'm hoping it'll be Auntie School right now.
Of course. You're
Yeah.
just at the beginning.
Yeah. But consulting was really lovely. I get to go hang out with kids and teachers and play games and mess around and take them out on walks. And it's really beautiful and fun.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Super. What was your worst job? Any horror stories?
Oh my gosh. One summer I was hired to do asphalt.
Oh, wow.
I did, because I was like, I'm like a hockey player. I want a physical job. So I thought it'd be landscaping. It wasn't. It was asphalt, and it was the worst job.
It's like working the rake on the asphalt.
Oh my gosh. It was awful.
Yeah, that would.
It was
just
terrible.
the smell alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that lasted not very long.
Yeah, that's a new one. I haven't heard that job before.
Yeah.
What was your favorite subject in school?
English, like LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it still is, probably.
You're not critiquing my grammar, are you?
The whole time. The entire time. No.
Do you have any special skills?
Special skills.
Are you a closet juggler or, karaoke master?
I'm a pretty good beater.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah.
I'm okay at
right.
hockey.
Cool. What position did you play?
Defense.
I was a goalie.
Were you?
Yeah.
I would have protected you.
Back when goalies were little, not 6'9" goalies. Now that's the norm.
You would have been in the NHL for sure. I know. Now they're huge.
Yeah.
It's crazy because they just stand in front of the net now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Just big octopuses in the crease.
Yes. Yeah. It's crazy to witness that change.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Have you ever been fired?
Fired? No.
No?
Never. Nope.
No? That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You're a straight shooter.
Yeah. No. Never fired. Oh my gosh. I can't fathom that. No.
That's good. Well, it was a pleasure getting to know you, Jessie.
It was a nice chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for the time.
We've covered a lot of things. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Anything special you want to promote for Auntie School?
Yeah, just to look for those the fuck around Fridays.
All right.
They'll be like it's labeled as FAFO.
Sure.
Because we're not going to swear everywhere.
Right. You don't get censored on social media.
That's true.
Right.
You do get censored. So those, and just it's going to be like a sign up, like a drop-in thing. And we just go and we go play.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we want people to know that even though, because you've moved locations.
Yes.
So even though you might not see the sign on the building anymore, you're somewhere else.
Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah. I'm, of course, over at Barb's place.
And behind the trading post.
Behind the trading post. Okay. Barb has been a lovely supporter of me in general for a really long time. And I'm so grateful to her. That's another favorite business, actually.
Right. It's so cool in there.
Oh my gosh, that woman. Yeah, all of it. And the family and like everyone. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's super neat.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks again, Jessie.
Yeah, thank you.
And all the best for Auntie School.
Thanks.
All right. And F Around Fridays.
Yeah, and F Around Fridays.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
So cool. Thank you, Jessie, and all the best on your renewed adventure with Auntie School. Don't forget, this Wednesday, September 17th, is the Bragg Creek Chamber of Commerce monthly meeting at 7 p.m. at the Post Conference Center. Be there or be square. Have a great week.